Hello guys and welcome back to WezLife. We are in episode 25 now. Oh my days, this is halfway to 50. Man, I'm excited to get to the 50 mark. Hope you're all doing alright. Hope you've had a great week, even though is it Storm Dennis? Yeah, Storm Dennis is about, innit? Been a pretty blustery week. But hope you're all doing alright. Hoping that this episode's going to be a short one because I'm quite busy today. I say that a lot though, and then I just go on and start rambling forever, don't I? But never mind. But yeah, let's jump into it. So, where's Wes? Right. So this week, last weekend, I went away to Cefnli in Wales with Young Life. So we had our national YL weekend away, and it was a blessed time. I really, really enjoyed it. Had a great time away. The funny part about that the whole thing was coming back because of all the floods and everything and stuff. All major roads north were closed off. And it was a bit of a struggle trying to get our way back because the only the viable route would have been to go south and then east and then around and then up through Birmingham back to get to Wigan. But that was I think it said it was like a 7-hour drive or something ridiculous, and everyone was going, "Oh no, that's ridiculous, can't do that." So the other option was we could stay a night and leave in the morning, or we could just risk it and go up the back roads. And I was like, you know what, if all the major roads are closed off, what's the point in going the back roads, because they're probably going to be flooded just as bad. But we went for it. We was in a convoy, so there was 4 cars, and it was pretty funny because a lot of the time we were like getting up to massive puddles and then ringing each other and going, right, go on, go through, you go, blah blah blah, whatever, boom. But it was mad. I've got some videos on my phone just how ridiculous the roads were, completely flooded. But it was hilarious, and yeah, we left just after, sometime after 3 o'clock, and I got back home around 10 o'clock at night, so it was pretty bad, to be honest. I don't know if we saved much time at all, to be honest, but it was a funny day. The weekend was great. There was amazing teaching there. Just had an overall brilliant time, to be honest. Yeah, that was the weekend, and then Tuesday, actually, this is something worth saying. I went along to the Go training. There's an 8-week course. You can sign up to it if you'd like. And yeah, it was the first session on Tuesday evening. It's in Bradford, which is a bit of a trek away, to be honest with me, but it was definitely worth it. I had a blessed time there. And it was just, the teaching is all around like evangelism, and it's an evangelistic kind of course. So if you're interested in evangelism, it's definitely one worth getting to. You get a free book at every event. Free book at every event too, which is great. But yeah, that's kind of where it's Wes. I'm going to talk about other stuff that I've been going on in a minute. I'm sure you'll know through the title of this episode anyway. But I'm trying to think, there was something else that I was going to mention. Maybe there wasn't. I need to get some work done anyway soon. But that's that. But yeah, we're going to go into Wes Says now. Now, I've not got a Q&A planned, to be honest. I've not really been asking you guys for questions, so I don't know if I've been left any, to be honest. So that's not planned. So we're just going to say Wes Says now, and then maybe some wise words at the end if I can think of anything. I need to have a bit more plan with this podcast as well, because I've been saying that for a long time now, and it just seems like all the time I'm just like a bit behind and stuff, and last minute. Never mind. But yeah, Wes Says. Now, for my friends who have known me for a long time, if you are listening to this, some of you may be sad to know that the cheese on wheels is no more. It's very sad. It's a sad day. The cheese on wheels, the life of him has come to an end. also known as Marvin. He was a brilliant little car. You know, I'll just tell a bit of story behind the cheese on wheels anyway. So, for anyone who doesn't know, when I passed my driving test, my very first car that I've been driving since then has been a Chevrolet Matiz. You might also know them as a Daewoo Matiz, but yeah, mine was a Chevrolet Matiz, and it was bright yellow, and it was a bit of a legend, to be honest. That car, so many memories involved with it. It's gotten all over the place, ridiculous. It's crazy, but yeah, the backstory is, you know, so I'm from a big family. I've got 9 siblings. I'm the oldest one, by the way. And a few years ago, I think I was 16 at the time. Yeah, I was 16 at the time. My mum, while we were on holiday, she had a seizure. And we didn't really know what brought the seizure on or anything, but later on, she was diagnosed with epilepsy, and you know, she has these epileptic fits. Yeah, one of my uncles has also got it too. So she got that, and it meant she wasn't able to drive anymore, which was a massive thing because for us as a family to be able to get to places, my mum would drive a car and my dad would drive a car, so then we could all, you know, fit, because we didn't have like a big enough vehicle at the time. And so when she had these seizures, obviously you can't drive for 2 years, until you've like, you know, 2 years without having a seizure. So it meant we couldn't drive, and so I was almost 17, and when I became 17, my dad insured me on what was my mum's car, which was the yellow Chevrolet Matiz, and he just took me out constantly to try and, you know, teach me to drive. I learned as quick as I could, and then I went for my test, and then took my test, passed when I was 17, and then I got insured on that car. So then I was able to, you know, we could go places as a family and stuff. So it was a blessing. Sorry guys, I keep yawning. Yeah, it was a blessing, and that car enabled me to just, you know, become so much more independent. And I don't know, you know, when I would have passed my tests, if I was to pay for lessons and stuff with my own money and things, it would have probably taken me a lot longer in life. But anyway, I did that, and you know, there's so many memories. If you're watching this and you have been in an adventure in my car, you know, you can comment below, leave your favourite memory of being in the cheese. But you know, it was a tiny car. Somehow it had 5 seats, even though it probably should have only had 4. And we used to just pack people in it. The boot was always cramped full, and we'd be everywhere. We'd be just going all over the place. I remember the first kind of road trip I went on too. I think I've spoken about that in a previous episode, where it was me and 4 other guys. I mean, not 4 other guys, 3 other guys. There's 5 of us would have been a bit overkill, but there's 4 of us all sleeping in my car. That was just ridiculous because there's literally like no space in it. You know, I've been trying to think of places I've been. I've been to John O'Groats in that car, all the way through Scotland and stuff. I've been down to Cornwall, and I've been all over Wales. Man, I'm trying to think now. When I got the car when I first passed, I think the car was on 50,000 miles. And it's almost 5 years later now, almost. And the car is on 112,000 miles, I think. So it has done a lot of runs. It has gone all over the UK. Trust me. Ridiculous. I'm trying to think of the main places I went to. I did go to Scotland in it. Didn't go to Scotland a lot. I went around Wales a lot. South Wales a lot. Been there so many times. It has been down to Cornwall a few times. It's been down to the south in Bournemouth and Brighton. It's been all over Gaff. It's even been to London a few times, which I think is just crazy. The main thing that is crazy about it is that car. So many things have like gone wrong with it, and I've just tried to fix it myself and sort the problems out. You know, sometimes I've had the help of others and stuff, but it's just kept going on. It's just kept going and going and going. But yeah, now I've been saving up. Oh, sorry, I've been saving up for a while for a new car, and yeah, last week. No, it wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, while I was driving, I started to hear a banging noise, and you know, it's been a few times I've broken down in the car, which have been funny. Yeah, I heard a banging noise. I was thankfully close to my house. Pulled in, and I was like, "What is that noise?" And as I looked, the exhaust had just come off. It's completely like cut off, sheared off. Sorry, and it was just held on by the two rubber pieces, and it was just banging around and stuff. I just thought, flip me, I can't. I could buy a new exhaust, but I was gonna buy a new car in like 2 or 3 months' time anyway, so I can't be bothered. So yeah, the car has sadly come to an end. It's like the end of an era. It's a sad day for me, and probably a sad day for many others too. Like I said, there's so many different memories of being in that car, and this isn't just like, to me, it doesn't feel like just any old car. Like, oh, it's just a car. It's cars happen. If that car really did change my life in so many different ways. I have grown so much and changed as a person through having that car. And it has been a massive, massive blessing to me. So that's it really. It's R.I.P. Marvin and Cheese on Wheels. I'm gonna have a. Well, I tried to look for some images to make a bit of a slideshow at the end. Say goodbye. But I realised that a lot of the pictures that I've taken of the car, or the pictures that I have got, are like of like repairs that were being done on it. So it's a bit funny because it makes the car look really weak, which, you know, a lot did go wrong with it, but it just carried on pulling through. But yeah, that's why I was talking about with Wes. I've been to Birmingham. I went down to Birmingham the other day, and I bought a new car. And you know, it's like I'm excited for the new kind of. It feels like a new chapter in life, really. The end of Cheese on Wheels, but I've got a new car, and I need a name for it. But yeah, I'll post that on social media at some point. But a very sad day indeed. Right. Yeah, sorry, this podcast is just me talking about sad times about my car being, you know, dead. Come to the end of its life. But maybe, yeah. Maybe one day I'll get another yellow car and maybe the Cheese Mark II. Right, have I got any wise words for you? I don't know, I'm feeling like I've just been thinking about my car now. My wise words for you would probably be, you know, take care of your car, because your car will take care of you. Don't just treat your vehicle like you know, just like a box or whatever that'll get you from one place to the next. Really treasure all the memories and the times that you've had with it. This sounds really weird. I feel like I'm not. There's that. There's. I don't know if it's my strange addiction or something weird. There's some guy in love with a roller coaster. I feel like. I feel like I'm in love with my car. You know. It is a sad day. I've had a lot of memories, but you know, it is what it is. Car doesn't last forever. I'm happy that it lasted this long. Almost 5 years. Right, I'm going to end this episode here. But like I said, I'm going to have a slideshow now just to reminisce and remember the cheese on wheels. But I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have got any memories of any adventures or anything, any journeys that you've been on in the cheese, do comment them below. I could have made an episode that was probably about 2 or 3 hours if I just went through all my memorable journeys and stuff and fun times riding that car. But I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to briefly say, yeah, it's come to the end of its life. But yeah, please do comment your memories and stuff, and tell other people about this video if they've not seen it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the slideshow now to just remember the cheese. Do pay your respects to. Goodbye, guys.